The Indian squad for the Caribbean tour was announced last week, and while the ODI and the Test squad looked on predicted lines, there were a number of issues that became talking points. Should Rohit have been dropped from the side? Is it over for Cheteshwar Pujara? And why has the T20I side not been announced? There is a problem, there is a lack of transparency, and there is also a deficit of trust with now the fans. We are going to discuss all this and more on India.com cricket country. And to do that, we have with us none other than under 19 World Cup winner Srivas Goswami joining us live. So, Srivas, without wasting any time, Sri, should Rohit Sharma have been dropped? Like considering this is the new cycle that we are starting, and no better place to drop Rohit Sharma and start afresh from. I mean, the West Indies tour. Come on, two test matches. You can just drop Rohit Sharma. Still, you're going to win the match. So why not drop Rohit Sharma and try somebody else? Maybe an Ajinkya Rahane. Give him a 2 year kind of a time where he can lead the side. What do you have to say?
No, my straightaway answer has to be no. I mean, you cannot. The argument which you are putting up right now is to drop Rohit Sharma and make Ajinkya Rahane captain. We should remember Ajinkya Rahane was not even in the squad before the World Test Championship, and he was not even considered because I think Shreyas Iyer got injured and few of them got injured. He got in and he scored a lot of runs. So this is the problem with us. Not with me personally. Personally speaking, I know the game and how it works. But the fans across India, this is the problem. Whoever does well, all of a sudden he should become the captain or he should be straight away drafted in. We should understand how this game works. I mean, somewhere I read that MS Dhoni was, I think Rajiv Shukla's statement or somewhere he said MS Dhoni was given 10 years, or Virat Kohli was also given 8, 9 years, and Rohit Sharma is only the captain for past 2 years. So you cannot just remove Rohit Sharma as a test captain
No, but do you
right
see
now.
Rohit Sharma? Do you see Rohit Sharma leading the side for the next 2 or maybe 3 years? This entire cycle, because there have been question marks over Rohit Sharma's form, his fitness, and all of that. And when we talk of fitness later on in the session, we'll also speak of Sarfaraz Khan, and how
Yeah,
there is a how it's pretty unfair, and they are maintaining a lot of double standard.
yeah.
We'll speak about that, but let's just focus on Rohit Sharma right now.
No,
Because do you
I
see
don't.
Rohit
I
Sharma continuing as the captain for this entire WTC cycle for the next 2 years? Shri, yes, no, maybe?
Yes, yes, of course, yes. I mean, also we have to see how many test matches India is playing and how many home games and away games. Look, Rohit Sharma's record is not bad individually as a batter, but now you cannot go back to anybody else because Virat Kohli has done it for years now. Then Rohit Sharma has taken over, and there's nobody else right now. You cannot all of a sudden give Shubman Gill the captaincy. He's also hasn't done exceedingly well in Test cricket. He, of course, is the future of Indian cricket. But apart from Rohit Sharma, the name you took, Ajinkya Rahane, he's only done well in this World Test Championship final games. So there is nobody else. So Rohit Sharma has to continue.
While BCCI has come out, with a statement, not BCCI, an insider from BCCI came out with a statement that it's not over for Cheteshwar Pujara as yet. But we understand, I feel, at least personally, I feel it's end game for Cheteshwar Pujara. Do you feel the same? Do you feel the same, Shri?
See, this is where I'll be very honest with you. This is where a cricketer's mindset and a normal fan or people who follow the game mindset comes into play. For a cricketer, it's never over. It's never ever over for a cricketer because we've been brought up like this to accept failures and defeat and stay in that zone where you have to always fight back and not give up and come back stronger again. For your prime example is just now Ajinkya Rahane. Everybody thought Ajinkya Rahane's career is over, but it's not over. He's come back and now people are talking about making him the captain. You see where the whole circle is going. So many people get injured. Shreyas Iyer was a certainty in Test cricket, but then he got injured. Ajinkya Rahane got in, and Pujara is a class player. And let's not forget, he's won a lot of games for India. We will never forget that
Of course, of course,
Gabba
of
Test,
course, of course,
that
of course,
Australia
Shri,
Test
of
matches.
course.
Yeah,
Shri, of
yeah,
course, Pujara has won a lot of games for India. He's one of India's
yes,
best red ball cricketers ever and all of that. But since 2020, his record hasn't been much to speak about. He's just got one century in 52 outings. And a player of his
yes.
caliber, I mean, should be scoring more. And he's got all of this at an average of 29 point something. And he got two big scores against Bangladesh in Bangladesh. And if you take out that test match, those two scores, His average comes even lower to about 25. Now, he's India's number three. You're surely expecting more from Cheteshwar Pujara. He has got a long rope, Shri, over here of about 50 outings, and still he's like, not getting the runs he's expected to. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, look, all those stats and not getting runs up to the expectations of the fans and the people, those will be there. But for me personally, as a cricketer, I'm sure Pujara would also think the same, that his career is not over. See, look, if as a cricketer, if you start thinking that your career is over, then you will never come back. I'm sure there will be a lot of domestic Ranji Trophy he will play and try and score runs. Maybe he scored a lot of runs in county cricket as well. So he might come back, but I don't think the door is shut for him. Now tomorrow, West Indies, India will go to West Indies. All the players, middle order players, doesn't perform well. Unfortunately, you guys would be saying we should get back Cheteshwar Pujara. At least he was playing some number of balls and he was the wall and he was the wall and things like that. So
So
it
now that
doesn't
Cheteshwar
work like
Pujara
that,
is not
and
going to
I'm
now,
sure it's not. The door is
Shri,
not
now that
closed for Pujara yet.
okay, accepted. Now that Cheteshwar Pujara is not going to feature in the test matches in West Indies, there is Rituraj Gaikwad, there is also a Yashasvi Jaiswal. Both of them have had good domestic seasons. Who do you see taking up that spot? I can understand there is going to be a toss up between the two players, but personally, what is your choice? Rituraj Gaikwad or Yashasvi Jaiswal? Shri. Yes, is it going to be Yashasvi Jaiswal or Rituraj Gaikwad in place of Cheteshwar Pujara at number three?
The ideal scenario would be to bat Shubman Gill at number three.
Okay, that's quite an interesting opinion that you've made over here.
Ideally.
That's very good. But the problem is what you're trying to suggest over here is Shubman Gill should play at number three. But doesn't that upset the opening order in
Yeah,
at the top?
ideally, I would
Rohit
like to see
Sharma and
Shubman Gill at number three because Yashasvi has opened for Mumbai Indians. Sorry, Mumbai Ranji Trophy team, and even whatever IPL games he's played,
okay.
he's a good opener. Plus, you get that left and right combination on and
I believe you made a very solid point over here that Yashasvi and Rohit should open at the top because that also gives you a variety at the top with right and left. Now coming down to the main question, okay, this is the main question the nation
yeah,
wants to know. Sarfaraz
yeah.
Khan, right? He's not been picked after scoring more than 900 runs in two consecutive Ranji seasons. But listen, Shri, listen. Now BCCI has made a statement saying that he's not fit enough, and then he has off-field issues, behavioral issues. But do you buy all of that? Because on the other hand, BCCI has not even spoken about players like Priyank Panchal over here, Arpit Vasavada, and other players as well who have done equally well. And Abhinmanyu Iswaran from your state itself. He plays for
Abhimanyu Ishwaran.
he plays for Bengal. He has
Yeah,
had a sound season, 798 runs in about 10
yeah,
matches. What else do you want?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm sure somebody must have spoken to Sarfaraz about it. If not, then it's very surprising. Look, I know as a cricketer, now the whole India knows the Sarfaraz Khan has been having this fitness issues and a discipline issue for a long, long time, right? Now, if I tell you something, if your boss tells you something at work that, Ankit, this is the issue you are facing, you are very good at your job, but this is the issue you are facing. Maybe you should not wear this color t-shirt and come to work. Now, would you take that in your stride, or would you say, no, I'm good at work, I will keep wearing the same thing? So
No, no,
why
of
don't
course
you
I'll
take
take
that
that
in
in
your
my
stride
stride
and
and I will
improve your
make the
fitness and
I'll
improve
take
your
that in my
behavior?
stride and I'll move
Yeah,
forward. I'll take that in my stride and I'll move forward. But
exactly.
but the same situation arises with Rohit
If
Sharma,
Sarfaraz Khan, then why
who
not?
has who al- Rohit Sharma also has had fitness issues over here, right? So
Yeah,
if you have a
but you
parallel,
cannot
if you
compare
have
Rohit Sharma with Sarfaraz Khan. That's the
okay,
problem. The comparison
okay,
between
okay,
Rohit Sharma and
okay,
Sarfaraz
that's
Khan
unfair.
doesn't come here at all.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Okay, then point
yeah.
accepted. What do you have to say about Mukesh Kumar? He gets picked in the Indian squad. I had a word with Mukesh just after the Indian team was announced. And I told Mukesh
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
Mukesh, you have got picked and all that. He said, क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई
yeah.
मेरा चुनाव हो गया. So he didn't know about the fact that
Hmm.
Mukesh had got picked for the Indian squad. Then I told him, you've got picked
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
ODI. well as the test side. So he was pretty surprised because he was
Yeah,
not expecting a call up for the
yeah.
ODI side because he feels he's a test
Yeah.
match, a red ball bowler. What do you have to say about that, Sri? Because you've seen him from close
See,
quarters.
See, this is exactly what I mentioned you in the previous show that he's a red ball bowler, and I was with Mukesh when I was at home, and I told him that he will definitely get a call for West Indies test series. But I was not expecting that he would also get in the one day series, and he wasn't expecting either. But then again, best thing comes when you are surprised, you least expect it. So it's good for Mukesh. I've seen his journey. He was my the first time he entered the Bengal dressing room and the Bengal team. He was my roommate, very shy, never used to speak a word, just used to sit down, put his headphone on, listen to music, watch movies, and talk to his family. So wouldn't talk at all, but obviously I took him out and showed him around. He was not a Calcutta guy. He came from some other city, so I showed him around, made him very comfortable. And now he's a different person as well, and a different bowler altogether. He used to struggle with no balls initially in his career. I used to notice struggle with his run up, but he's worked hard on it in himself. He used to come early for practice or even before the game, put the cones and practice his run up strides and improved his run up. And then he stopped bowling no balls. And then people never regarded him as a white ball bowler in Bengal as well. But then he's improved that. He now plays T20, one days, and obviously Test match Ranji Trophy Tour record is extremely well. So I'm very happy for him.
So there you have it. We got a lot of insights on the team selection that took place last week from Shivas Goswami. Thank you for joining us in this session on India.com Cricket Country. Stay
Yeah,
tuned to this website for all the latest across sports. Thank you so much.
thank you, Ankit.